There is a fundamental flaw when it comes to the deep desert and Dune Awakening, and sadly, nobody's talking about it. So let's break it down. Why does everybody fly ornithopters? Well, it's simple. There is no other way to travel the deep desert. It is impossible. You see, back before the patch, when everybody was getting ganked by ornithopters, me and my friends came up with a plan. What if we just formed a convoy and then drove all the way out to the high-tier resources and then drove back? We'd have somebody on a sand bike dropping thumpers, people in an ornithopter to watch to make sure we're not going to get attacked. But anyone that has traveled a deep desert knows that you will eventually run into a line of quicksand. But what most people don't know is that these lines of quicksand basically stop you from being able to travel between servers in a vehicle on the ground. And I was really hoping when they moved the PvE area forward that it would allow us to bypass these quicksand areas. However, right before you get to where the titanium is, there's one stopping you from getting there in a ground vehicle. And I don't know if this is some type of technical limitation with the server meshing they're doing with the game. However, with the redesign they're doing on the deep desert, changing the PvE zones and everything like that, there has to be a way to change the servers where you can drive from one end of the deep desert to the other, which would make ground vehicles way more relevant and allow for way more interesting and complex vehicle fights within this game.